I
Oh,
really just
girl.
want to talk about the baby mama reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's some ghetto ass shit, boy. I'm sorry.
I just want to highlight one thing that I noticed in the beginning. Did y'all see when Bambi had told Chaotic, what is it? Am I too thick? And then
Yeah.
Yes.
Chaotic said, "Ooh, I
It
had to
made
go."
me.
He was like, "I'm glad I left because she was gonna reveal some stuff more than the baby mom." And I'm like, "What you
Mm-hmm.
trying to insinuate?
Right.
That
Was
he was flirting
Erica.
with her.
I mean, not
Were you?
Erica.
Did y'all have something going
They may
on?
have.
Did
Right.
Yeah.
some like what's that? That is messy, Kim Boots.
Okay, so let me run it.
That's messy."
Before Chaotic got cool with Scrappy, Chaotic was one of them I hang around all the women type men. So he wasn't really cool with
Yeah.
Scrappy. Remember when they was like out of town and they did the specials during the pandemic? He was with the Shekinahs. He was hanging out with the girls and stuff. He wasn't really hanging with the guys. He liked Bambi. He was flirting with Bambi. It wasn't until Scrappy kind of formed a friendship with him that he was like, all right, I'm going to stop flirting and trying to fuck your baby mama, your wife, because I'm getting cool with you. It was actually on the TV show how he was flirting with Bambi. He
Mm.
liked Bambi. The only reason he chose Scrappy is because you know how men are. He's scared of Scrappy. If you ask me, I think he was physically scared that Scrappy might put them paws on him, so he did what was most advantageous, which was to choose Scrappy. But the way Scrappy threw him out there, okay, it definitely makes me feel like something may have happened because the way Bambi was talking, it was given, I would absolutely fuck your former friend to make you mad because we ain't together no more and you over there flossing Erica and everybody else. You got a new baby on the way, nigga. If I fuck Chaotic, he ain't your friend no more. So what?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
It's
my.
And they
giving
ain't
that.
friends no more.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And also, what the fuck was Chaotic passing out in the bathroom for, nigga? What's going on with you?
It's giving
Damn.
drugs is what I was thinking at first. But then he was
That's
just
what I
like,
was
yeah, they said my blood pressure elevated. I was like, "Mm,
But black men
What they
also
had
do not
going?
go to the doctor or take care of themselves. So that's also a possibility
that is a
these
True
days.
that.
possibility."
And he
True
in his
that.
30s. So I like Chaotic though, because that scene with him, Kirkman, DC's, and Scrappy in the club, and that nigga said he lost his ring. You
I
lost your
loved
text
it.
messages.
I
I'm about to
loved
lose
it.
my mind. The only thing he didn't say, and then this nigga lost his wife because Scrappy is on the internet today. The last time Scrappy was on the internet, he was mad about the fact that y'all supposed to stay like Yandy and
Oh yeah,
Rashida. They never real women stay. He just said that shit this past week
he
because
sure
he's still
did.
mad that Bambi left him. Poor little Tank Tank.
He gonna have
She
to let
left.
that go.
Goodness.
Oh, what did y'all think about Erica and Scrappy talking to E Money and talking about taking her car? Because I didn't agree with that at all. Apparently, she goes to college in Savannah. This is her freshman year. She
Oh,
hasn't
I
even.
thought she was in Atlanta.
I'm
She's in
sorry,
Savannah.
sophomore. Yes, that somebody in my comments said she went to college in Savannah and that I know she's a sophomore. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but either way, I still feel like if you're not about to be picking her up and dropping her off, Ubers and Lyfts are extremely expensive in Atlanta or period. Why would you
Yeah.
not want her to have her car so if anything happens, she can just get in her car and go or come home?
That's
Like
true.
I didn't agree with that because I feel like that's not a proper punishment for your grades slipping. How far did they slip? Because at the beginning of the conversation, Erica was like, oh, her new little boyfriend. And I was like, so you're not going to talk to her about the boyfriend, but you're going to talk to her about her TV and her phone like she in high school or something? I mean,
Mm.
yeah, her TV and her car. And I felt like that was dangerous as well. Like, and also a TV, girl. Anything she watching on her TV, she can watch on her phone. Girl, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's true. TV. Yeah, it's what year is it?
exactly. That's why I was
I
just like, girl,
was
TV.
I did kind of agree with them. Because I'm thinking she's here in Atlanta, so it would be easy for somebody to go pick her up, right? I didn't think she was in Savannah, but if she in Savannah, I think she definitely needs her car. But if your parents are likely paying for your schooling and paying for your car, and you're using that car to go and dip out to go hang out with some little fucking boy to be at night or whatever you're doing, and your grades are slipping, I'm not gonna let this car was given to you for you to go and take care of your priorities, which is going to school, whatever. Now, if you happen to go to his house or whatever you do, that's okay as long as you're handling your priorities. But when your priorities are not being met, then let me go ahead and slide through and let me go ahead and cop this. Now we ain't saying we finna take the car forever, but we finna
Mhm.
take it for a little bit. Like you need to show that you trying to actually do something. Like let's see these grades get back up, because here's the thing. For you, I know she wanted to try to change the subject and make it about her parents and what they got going on. Well, if you paying attention to your parents so much, seeing that your mama was with your daddy, that ain't working. You saw your mama was with your daddy was with Bambi. You see your mama go on and have these kids, then you should know that these little boys that you hanging with likely not gonna stay around.
They ain't
They
Mm-hmm.
probably
working,
not gonna
girl.
be there by the time you graduate. So you
Get
need
your
to
ass
Yeah.
in.
focus on your priorities. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
So
I was
But
with it, but I do understand the importance, especially as a young woman. So it is like a
and another
a
thing.
lot of my friends in college didn't have
but
cars though. I was the only
that's
one
true.
with a car. I was the only one with a car for the first 3 years. Cause I know a lot of campuses, the first year, they don't even let freshmen bring cars at
That's
all.
true. Yeah.
So the second year is like, okay, this is your privilege because they got a lot of like public transportation and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that's their way of saying ain't no ripping and running.
Okay. I listen. And then I'm only saying this because of my personal experience, right? So when I
Yeah.
was a freshman, my dad made me prove that I could have good grades. And then my sophomore year, when I came back the summer before my sophomore year, I had a car because I had good grades. I kept my grades up, right?
Hmm.
Once I had my car that second time, my daddy was not checking in on me like that to make sure I was doing what I was supposed to be doing because it was on me at that point. And this is
Hmm.
what I learned when I went to college, because the first thing your professors tell you your freshman year, nobody's here to wake you up. Nobody's
Hmm.
here to make sure you get to class. Nobody's here to make sure you do your assignments. So if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're going to flunk. If you flunk, you're going to have to take the class again, or you're going to fail out. That's your choices. To me, once you get to college, all of this taking shit away from you to make you do what you're supposed to do, I don't think that actually does what you think it's doing. Somebody said that I
Mm.
was coming off like, oh, I was being soft, but I'm like, no, in all honesty, I think like what I went through was tough. My dad was like, okay, you made a good grade, you can keep your car. But after that, I
Hmm.
couldn't ask him for money. I had to get my own job. And really, the only reason he got me the car is because I was working at the mall the summer after my freshman year. And I was catching a train at 11 o'clock at night. And I didn't tell him this, but something feels like he may have just picked up on it. I had been followed before on my way to the
Mm.
train in the middle,
Mm.
broad daylight, followed by a man. So
Mm.
to me, I feel like it's about safety. I don't really care
Especially being a
about
celebrity's kid.
Yeah,
mm,
that is a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's catching
anybody.
Ubers and stuff.
Hello. I
Hmm.
Mm.
was just about to say anybody can notice your daughter in the back of their fucking car and want to extort you, do anything you don't know. So to me, I feel like what Erica is using to punish her is not appropriate to me. It is coming off like financial abuse. More so than trying to make sure she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. I feel like once you're in college, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's on you, and you're gonna find out how not doing what you're supposed to do gonna fuck you up.
Gonna have
Because
you
you
tied the
Right.
hell up.
You can't punish them like
Hmm.
you do when they in the house with you. Like taking the
Yeah.
TV out the room, taking the door off the
Cause she
bed.
did say she moved out, right? Or
yeah, she don't
was
even
she living
live.
with
She lived with
Scrappy?
Scrappy. She said she was living with Scrappy. And so I don't know what the whole situation is, but I feel like the type of control Erica is trying to have
Hmm.
gives middle school, high school, not
Yeah,
college. You
you
Hmm.
have to
right.
let her fail at some point so she'll learn from her own
Well,
failure,
that's true
not
too.
from
Yeah, definitely
your,
gotta do that.
you know what I'm saying? So, and I
Yeah, you
feel like
Hmm.
college
gotta.
is the time for that. Like, if she flunks a class, she'll learn. She wants to be a lawyer, so she knows she can't flunk her classes. And that's another thing. I was like, how much did her grades drop? Did she get a C or something? And we're overreacting to a fucking C in
Now,
college?
yeah, if she got a C, then you tripping. But I'm thinking when they talking about bad grades, I'm thinking she got like a few Fs or something.
Girl, I will hope you ain't got no fucking
Yes,
F's.
That's
shit.
what I'm thinking. Like not going to class at all because you spending more time with this NIGGA. And if you is, let me get that car up out you though. Okay. Because if you're gonna spend more time with him, he need to be able to make sure that he can get you to
But
and
Go get
from
that
then.
car up
and
If
that
out
was
you.
that's
the
how you
thing
want to
Yeah.
though.
move.
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, if he have a car, you taking her car just means she gonna be by that nigga and depending on him even more for him to drop her off and pick her up from wherever she won't
Well,
go.
she gonna
And
be
she
over there
likes the
anyway.
car.
So yeah, depend on that. Depend on that.
And see, I
Lean
wouldn't
into
want
that.
that. I wouldn't want her to depend on no boy for no ride. I would more so be trying to have a conversation with her about, okay, so you see what happened with me and your daddy, right?
You see me
Don't
arguing on social media every 2 days, right?
To
hello.
see how these
So,
relationships not working out left and right, divorces here or
hello.
there, he's
But she don't
likely
want to have
not going to
that
be
type of
there.
conversation with E-Money. She don't want to have that type of real ass conversation. Like, do you see how me and your daddy then went back and forth? Do you see how these niggas are not dependable? You can't get caught up letting your pussy lead you down the wrong road because these niggas are not going to catch you when you fall. I'm the one that's going
Mm,
to catch you when you fall. So please understand, if you fail, you failed. You flunked. I'm not paying for nothing else. That's the type of energy I feel like should be had as far as punishment. If you fail, that's on you. I'm not coming to
mhm.
save you. What Erica is doing to me is coddling. I'm going to be on top of you in a micromanaging way so that I can try to keep you from the results of
You
your
know what
decision.
I'm thinking? Yeah, she is, because I think Erica is operating with her daughter out of her own experience of trying to prevent her from being like her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where the micromanaging may come in. Like, I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I made, because had I not did this and got pregnant, with you and woo, 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 I
And because
probably would have
Erica
been
mama
doing this
wasn't
and
there.
doing that. Yeah, so I think that could be where she's coming from with it.
That's
You
what I was
know.
thinking about. Her mama not being there, Erica's mom not being there to do any real parenting when she was growing up probably makes
Mhm.
Erica feel like I need to over parent in order to,
Mhm.
make sure because
I
I
see
didn't
that.
have it at all. She's over
Yeah.
correcting.
She
And
I
trying
can
to
it's
see
figure
that.
it out.
yeah, and I honestly, I'm just giving my, opinion. You got to back up off them once they go to college because they got to be able to, catch themselves.
And that can also be a lesson for the parent too. She could start off like, "I'm gonna take this car from you." Yeah, yeah, whatever, and you just gonna have to rock with it like that. And as she's experiencing it as well, because kids aren't the only ones that have a realization moment, right?
Yeah.
Parents can too, and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let her this time. You can have it. Just know when you flunk out, I'm not paying for the next part. You're gonna have to get it out
Mhm.
the mud. Okay. When this happened with your car, get it out the mud. So it could be a situation like that. This may be her first time correcting her with, well, I don't know if it's her first time, but this her starting off with, I'm gonna take this car. She could potentially change, next and next year or something, and be
Okay.
like, you know what?
But
It's
she
all
said
on
she
you,
did it
Bookie.
last year. She said she was like, y'all did the same thing
She
to me
did say
last year,
that.
and I
She said
still did
she
good. So
did.
why,
She did say that.
like, why y'all putting this baby through this? Leave her
She
alone.
did say that. Hmm.
Because to me, it's not. If you got the money, to me, a car is not a luxury. You can have a
But
luxury vehicle, but to me, and I'm just only saying this because of how
mhm,
Georgia is and how it is not easy when it comes to transportation when you don't have your own vehicle and how
mhm,
much it costs to sustain Ubers and Lyfts everywhere you're trying to go. Like just going to the damn store, ordering, you gonna have to order somebody to bring you shit. That's extra money. I just kind of feel like that's not necessarily the smartest way to handle making sure she's on course. You know what I'm saying? There's
mhm.
just
It's
better
other
ways. That's
ways.
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm wondering if there's more. Like, is there something else to the story aside from just her grades and this boyfriend or something as to why y'all would want to take the car again? Or is it just that? Because it could just be that. What did y'all think about Carly and Bam's getting into it? I was here for it. Bambi was saying that Carly was reaching, and then Bam decided to reach towards her, and I just thought that was just a funny moment. Now, see, I didn't even know that Carly had the whole situation where she had to pay for the broken gate. Bambi didn't
Mhm.
really address that too much. She said she was weird, but I'm like, did you tell Bambi about it? And she said she called her. So I'm like, this is messy. I don't know, but Carly
And
has gotten on my damn nerves.
she was calling Bambi a hoe when they was arguing?
yes, she was calling her a slut
Mm-hmm.
because she said
Cause
she said she was fucking her ex,
yep.
Kai, the
Like,
one that worked
wrong
201.
road. Wrong road.
Mm-mm. Let me tell you, for me, I'm tired of Bambi ifing at people. She did the same thing with Mama D. And this time, Kendra caught her hand. Stop ifing at people, bitch. If you gonna hit them, actually wait for the right moment and give the, you know what I'm saying, the quick jump it
Mm.
out. You know what I'm saying? Because you throwing your cell phone, it hit the security guard. I need for y'all to stop abusing the security guards.
Just
Get
security.
these hoes when they close to you, okay? I don't know if they acting for the cameras and all of that. I low key feel like they are, and I low key feel like they not.
Could
Carly
be.
works on my
Right.
nerves. Carly works on my nerves because at the end of the day, like Bam said, you call that man every type of liar, and now you're gonna believe him. But now I'm looking at Bam like, why would you work with him?
Mm.
Why would you work with him? What type of
Truth.
shit is that? To me, I'm looking at Bam like, you know this nigga not to be trusted. You know about what happened with Megan Thee Stallion. You know about what happened with Erica Banks. Why would you work with somebody that has shown time and time again they'll get you caught up in some paperwork and you can't get out of it? So
She be
Mhm.
known to hang out with creeps though.
she
That's how she was
is.
brought to us.
Yes, that's true.
Mm.
So yeah, no, it's also looking like Bambi. When are you gonna learn from some of these situations? When are you gonna learn? Because I feel like low key, as much as you try to be the person that's outside of some of this mess, you
Mhm.
still circle around the same type of messy ass shit. Cause where the fuck did that ugly ass nigga that Amy used to fuck with come from? For real, girl?
Like
For
where?
real? That's the nigga you decided to
Yeah.
bring around us? The fuck? It's giving production. It's giving a setup by Todd and them. Schemes.
Mm. Was there anything else that happened on this episode aside from NDC's acting like he lost his ring?
Kendra,
Oh,
and
going off on
Jock,
Jock.
Girl, I'm tired of
which
Kendra. I'm tired
yeah,
of Kendra,
the
girl.
funny part to me
You
was
grandma.
Jessica
You
saying, "You
can't.
look good. You need to divorce him."
Oh, Jessica got on my motherfucking nerves. I'm like, girl, you can't tell nobody nothing after you let Nick
I
Cannon
work
play in
with
your
Nick.
face the way that he did.
Okay.
Maybe
She do
that's
be
your
right
realization
sometimes.
moment, but she gets on my nerves.
She do, and she weird as fuck, but she be right. Cause listen, her and Shekinah had that stupid ass scene where she was talking about the apocalypse, but then when they got into it, she was like, I think we need to learn how to grow our own food and how we need to do our own livestock. I was like, Jessica's not wrong. I'm
She's not
sorry, y'all.
wrong.
I'm one of them people
She
that feel
not.
like, girl, I need to learn how to grow a tomato out here. I don't trust y'all no more. Um, she she absolutely gives. I'm the odd person out. I'm the weird character, low key taking
Mhm.
over Shekinah's spot. Y'all know how Shekinah used to just be the loud, out of nowhere person. Now Jessica is that
Yes.
person. Is giving my drunk high auntie. We don't know what's going on with her, but we just happy she's still alive.
Hmm.
It's whatever with her. But Kendra, I'm tired of Kendra because I feel like Kendra, please stop. I want you and Jock to stop televisionizing this toxic shit y'all going through that our grandmamas, aunties, and mamas have went through with ain't shit niggas. You
Mhm.
like the fact that he a ain't shit nigga. You like the fact that you can come home with your drink and tell him, nigga, I'm tired of this. You need to do better or leave me
She
alone.
wanna
Girl, you
talk to
love
him
your
like
bitch.
this.
Yeah. She
Period.
what?
Period.
What?
She wanna be
You
in his face,
know.
blah, 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 and then just start
Yes.
kissing him in the tongue. That's what she
Yes,
wanna do.
she wanna fuck him. Like, that's
That's
why
what she
Jock was
wanna
like, "Come
do.
on, Kendra. Come on, He was smiling and everything because he liked
He
that shit.
does. He
Jock
like
likes
it,
the fact that
yes.
she gets upset. She likes to have something to get upset about. This is foreplay for them. I just
She
want them
like
to stop
that.
subjecting us to their kink because this is giving a kink at this point. And we get it. Like, we get it, girl. I think a lot of our moms and aunties didn't realize they was just acting out some type of, sex play with this
Mm.
bullshit.
Mhm.
But I don't feel sorry for Kendra at this point.
Mm-mm.
Beautiful woman, you want to be with Jock. Jock wants to be with you. You know he's a cheater. Just make sure you're getting your STD test and shut the fuck up about it.
Get the
Zell,
insurance on your eggs.
girl, get the
I
insurance
love
on
the
the egg.
insurance. I love
Mhm.
that.
Matter
I
of
was
fact,
like,
get on
oh,
prep. Get on prep because you don't know who Jock may go on tour with and fuck and bring something. Get on prep and just make sure
So
that you are taking care of your vaginal health,
get
bitch,
the
because
insurance
you
on your
can't trust
sexual
him.
health too. That's what she's
okay.
saying.
It's
You
Ain't
can't
nothing
giving,
trust
wrong
him.
with that.
girl,
No.
get on
Do what's
top of
best.
that divorce. Cause why you married this man?
She ain't going
And
nowhere. She
when I
always
see
wanted
them,
that.
I be like, who wants the type of marriage where every other day you turn around having to cuss your man the hell out? Like, who wants
She
this?
do.
There are some people that like that. They
She
really
do.
do.
I
They
see
And he
she
enjoy
like
it.
do.
that because he
He
want to know she
does.
care. He want to know
He
she care.
loves it. Gonna ask her, you love me? As she's leaving. I'm
And
like,
she
what
probably would be bored if he wasn't dogging her ass out. She would probably be bored and looking for the next nigga if he wasn't doing all of this weird shit. And he got money. He's successful where they're from. Oh, yeah. She
that
loving
bitch said
all of
her
that.
401k is intact. What she said, we can go get this
I'm
divorce. Like
rich.
she's trying to
She
say that
said something
shit.
about split this shit with Trina. What's she talking about?
What happened?
Splitting.
She
No, I
said,
think Trina is maybe one of their attorneys or something like that. That she would
uh,
get to file whatever paperwork or something.
Girl,
That's what
she
I
ain't
was
getting
I
no
was just
divorce.
getting
wondering who
from it.
Trina was. I was like, what's she talking
To
about?
split, she was saying
Yeah.
split everything down the middle. We can go ahead and talk to Trina or something. So I would think she's managing
She
all
Yeah.
of
just like
that.
threatening him with that girl. Every woman that got a cheating ass nigga love to threaten them with a divorce. They not going. Kendra's not going anywhere. She, I think, has resigned to that role. of I'm a fight and fuck until you die or I die, whichever one of us has a stroke first. Like
Mm.
she not. I don't think
I
she's
mean,
leaving
with
I
him.
that
pray.
type of yelling, it might.
I pray not.
Girl, don't
Girl,
let
they
that
probably
man
had
stress
some
you out
nasty
like
sex
that.
that night. They probably had some nasty sex that night. She was looking real good in that scene. Her wig was laid. She was in
Okay.
there with
She
her
was looking
alcohol and
good.
shit. She was stressing me out, nigga. You know, and Jack was like,
She
why
loves
you
it.
doing all this? Why you doing all this? Like,
Say it
oh
was
yeah.
disrespectful. Say it was.
Oh, girl, that
Oh,
made me think
calm
about
down.
Kiara. Yeah,
Say it
she's
was
enjoying it.
disrespectful. Period.
She's enjoying the fuck nigga-ness of this. I just remembered one of the fuck nigga lesbians I've been with. Yeah, she's enjoying this shit.
Oh damn.
I'm sorry. I had a flashback. I told y'all that
Triggered.
who texted me, right? Like, bitch, stop texting me. We not talking no more. Leave me alone.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
I
You
know it
didn't say
got
that.
that
We're not
far.
friends anymore, bitch. She not gonna watch this anyway, so it don't matter.
I feel like somebody that knows
I
somebody that
love
knows
when it
somebody
happened.
gonna let her know.
I be up here talking to y'all sometimes, like we not on a public platform. I be like, yeah, you know my friend who did it.
Look, and then be reflecting like, damn, did we talk about that on the panel or
I
before
should
we
have
went
said that.
live?
It's like
No,
my
I
third class.
know. I had a
Hilarious.
friend hit me up and ask me about something that I mentioned. A friend that was acting real weird for a long time. I hadn't talked to her in ages. And
Mm.
she hit me up asking me about something I said on YouTube. And I didn't even know she watched the show. I'm like, bitch, you being weird? Because if you watch the show, why not jump in the comments and say, hey?
You talking
That
about me,
is
bitch?
funny.
Yeah. She like, that's me. I'm the friend.
Hollering.
Look, I said that whole
Hollering.
name. So if anybody know who I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck. Okay. That's where we at with it. I don't give a fuck. Okay. The thrill is gone.
Have fun.
I didn't think
I
I was
got a
gonna
hat.
see the day.
I got a hat out the deal.
Mm,
Yeah, people say they got a t-shirt. I got a hat.
yeah.